Hey everybody, Scott here, and I've got a mouse to review. This is the Razer Basilisk version 3 Hyperspeed. And it is a battery-operated wireless mouse that is ergo. And I want you to get a look at it a little bit. This a little bit lower light. My camera doesn't focus as well. Boop. Okay, so let's talk about this mouse. The texturing and the quality of this mouse, it feels really good. This retails for $69.99, and the sides here are rubber, and you can probably see that texturing, which is really nice. Rubber texture right here, the same. This is an eggshell, and this is just a little bit more texture on an eggshell right here. Button placement is really nice as far as that kind of grip, holding it like that. It butts up. This is the parking effect, which I like at ergo mice. It's like meep, 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 and then there you go. You're ready. It just fits right in your hand. This is your DPI suppressor, as I like to call it, where you have like 1600 DPI. You hit that, you got 400. So you can double tap. And side buttons they're all mechanical switches, but these are really nice. They're curved to go with the molding of the mouse, and they're glossy so that you feel them. And that's what they sound like. You got the top buttons are also mechanical, which I don't know about you guys, but I've got mice with optical switches, and I like the mechanical better. The opticals, to me, feel like ka-tung, 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 ka-tung. I don't know. That's just my preference. But the wheel is fine. It does have a little bit of friction, a little bit more than I like. But it does have like a rubber coating on it, as you can see. And then you have almost a hidden DPI button right there. And then, as you can see, it's this glossy black kind of filler. I mean, it looks like a stormtrooper, doesn't it? I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it is a very unique look. There's not really a mouse out there that looks like this, with the black inside of the white. It looks like those cookies my wife makes at Christmas, where they're like chocolate on the inside and then they're coated in powdered sugar, and then when you bake them, they kind of crack open a little bit. Sorry, I'm hungry. On the bottom, you have your PTFE feet, and then your your Razer 5G sensor, which goes to 18. It is wireless. You got 2.4, and then you also have Bluetooth on that right there, and then the off button when you're not using it. And then it does take a AA battery, which I have replaced with a AAA, hack, which shaves off a little bit of weight. Okay. And which we're going to weigh it right now. We're going to talk about the weight. Let's see. Go to 0. All right. This is 102. So it's 102. That's an ergo mouse. That's about like an ergo mouse. So, but the weird thing about this mouse is the weight. Not that it's 102, but the weight to me feels like it's like right around here, which is kind of weird for a mouse. It's usually either here or here, maybe in here. Not on like one side. So it does feel like when you're doing this, it feels a little off. Now, in comparison, I can bring up the wired version of the Basilisk version 3, and this is just a Basilisk version 3. It has all of the features on it, such as the groovy, disco type, LED on the bottom that gives like a halo effect. You also have the clutch button for the wheel, so it freeforms, and then you hit that, and then it's got the stops in it. I really like that feature. I use it all the time. I don't know why this one doesn't have it. I can only assume it's because either price or they didn't want to make that electronic switch with a regular battery. Got LED here, and then the weight. 101. So there's only 1 gram difference. This should be lighter, Razer. Seriously, it's a corded mouse. Come on, dude. But to me, the weight, it feels much better. It does feel better. This one it's just a little weird. Now, if I turn this on, it's just got the one that. Also, Razer software, this doesn't keep your settings. That's supposed to be white. So if the software's not running, you just out of luck. But just for comparison, I always like to bring out my Never Tell Me the Odds G502X. And then for weight, it's going to land right there. 106. But here's the weird thing. Okay, so you got a 4-gram difference, which is probably something you're not really going to, feel like, but with the weight distribution of this, it's so solid. It's all that, like, it's just very well done as far as the weight. It feels lighter than this guy, like considerably, because of that weight distribution. And then, of course, it also like a, it's an ergo mouse, but they look similar, but they really don't feel similar. If you got both, like if you do this and you do this, this one's longer and flatter. This one, like I said, is that parking. It just parks right in the back of your hand. This kind of goes, okay, and now move your hand forward. Okay, and then, that kind of thing. So it is longer, but I feel like that weight difference is not a deal breaker for me, but having multiple mice, and especially like another version of it, this one feels much better to me than this one. It just does. So I mean, given the choice, I think I would go with this one. And if you're looking at a Basilisk and you're like, wow, this one's only $69, well, this one is too, and you get more features with it, and it feels a little better. So if you need cordless, if you have to have it, and I totally understand it because I haven't bought another cordless mouse since that one, then this is a solid solution for $69. And you do get some nice features. You get the DPI suppressor. You get the ergonomic feel. You get the little what I call the thumb patio, which is really nice because your thumb doesn't actually touch the mouse pad. Lots of clearance, rubber grips. I mean, it feels like a gaming mouse. It is fine. But just saying, for the money, I think you get more with this guy, and it feels a little bit better. So there you go. I mean, that's my review of it. It's a really cool looking mouse. I like it. If you turn it this way, it kind of looks like a stormtrooper. I don't know. Maybe I just see Star Wars and everything. Show you the box in case you see it somewhere, and you go, "Hey, that's that mouse that Scott from Seriously Tech Stuff was telling me about." And maybe I shouldn't get it, or maybe I should. Oh, see. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the subs and the comments. Leave a comment below if you got this mouse and you kind of feel the same way, or am I being overly sensitive? I don't know. You let me know. Otherwise, have a great day and keep on gaming.